Hello, everybody. My name is benedictatorr, and we're ready to rock with some BioShock, and we'll be doing BioShock 2 after this as well. I can do most of my intro stuff during the intro level here. There's like pretty much like 4.5 minutes worth of cutscenes right at the beginning of the game, so we'll just go ahead and get started. So I'll give you a little countdown: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So yeah, like I say, I'm benedictatorr. Today we're doing BioShock. We'll be doing BioShock No Major Skips category. And what that is basically the same as any percent, except we just avoid doing any of the tricks where we skip entire levels. Because there's a few levels that we basically just skip right past. So we just avoid doing those tricks. That way we get to see all of the levels, which is cool because one of the best levels in this game, probably regarded the best level amongst the community, amongst even just casual players, is Fort Frolic, and we skip right past Fort Frolic in any percent, so we'll get to see Fort Frolic, we'll get to see Sandercoin, and that'll be fun. So this very intro, like, beginning part here, there's just one little trick we're going to do, and we're going to hop out of this bathysphere, right here, as long as I do it right. Okay. This saves like 2 seconds. Once we get to the end of this little intro part here, we slide into another building, and the level transitions to the next level when our character model reaches a certain height. And since we confused the game and it put us on top of the bathysphere, we reached that height like a few seconds early. But anyways, yeah, as far as just real quick shoutouts, I want to give shout out to KPC Zombie. He's the other, he's probably the most other active runner besides myself. I probably run this game more than anybody else. I'm not the best at it, but I run it more than anybody else. But yeah, KPC is the world record holder, and then I'm second place for this. But yeah, KPC is a good guy. He created the guide for the any percent run, so anybody who's learned how to run this game is most likely familiar with KPC. He's a cool dude. But anyways, yeah, so one of the kind of cool things about being outside of the bathysphere is we can kind of see some of the things that the game didn't really want us to see, like this squid who's just suspended here in the water. I don't know if he's sleeping and we spook him out when we get close to him, but he's about to zoom. Zoom! Wake up, squid man. But yeah, there we go. You can see like unfinished tunnels that lead into nothing. You can see some unfinished buildings here and there. You can see whatever, just goofy things. Yay. This Big Daddy here in the tunnel, like, this is weird. Like, this has nothing to do with the glitch that we're doing. They just, like, forgot to put a drill in his hand, so it looks like he's rocking out to some air guitar. Do your thing, Big Daddy. Alright. And that was fun watching some Wii resorts, Wii Sports. It's like a staple in the speedrun community. It's always nice to see those runs, and Commander's been running marathons like crazy. It'll be sad to see him go, but I don't know, he's done a lot of good work for charity. He's put a lot of personal time in to raising money for charity, so that's cool. It'll be sad to see you go, Commander. He's probably already sleeping, but whatever. So there's that spot, like I say, when normally it would take another second or so for this level to transition, but since we're on top of the bathysphere, we get there a little quicker. Spears coming up now. We got about another minute and a half here till we actually get to start playing. And then after this little intro part's done, we, for the most part, like, skip all the other cutscenes. So it's pretty fast and furious after this point. Let's root for Johnny here. I always root for Johnny, but Johnny never makes it. Ah, there we go. Rip for Johnny. Sorry, guy. Poor dude. Poor dude. Every time. Let's go, Johnny. He didn't make it. He didn't make it. Is it someone new? So, fun little factoid here. How the splicer there just said, "Is it someone new?" Kind of like the first thing that anybody says to you once you reach Rapture. In BioShock Infinite, they do kind of a throwback to that. Like once you get past a little intro spot where you blast into the clouds and land in Columbia, the first NPC, or one of the first NPCs you talk to, is a priest who welcomes you, and he says the same thing. He says, "Is it someone new?" So that's kind of a cool thing. It's neat. here we go. Now we're pretty much ready to actually run the game here. We got past the cutscenes. So we're gonna be doing a skip coming up here in a little bit. That's like really weird. It's a really unique skip. We don't do anything quite like it in the rest of the run. So it's the spot where we're gonna get Electrobolt, where we're gonna get our first plasmid. And you interact with a Gatherer's Garden, which is just a machine that's, you know, sitting in the level. You interact with it, and then you get your little plasmid. But we're gonna do a weird like quick save, use item, and then like pause menu button combo. So we just mash like 3 buttons in quick succession, and it like tweaks the game out, and we can skip the cutscene while still getting Electrobolt. But the game gets confused, and it's gonna always like, we basically run away from the trigger. We run away from this machine as it's trying to suck us in, and it'll be trying to suck us in for the rest of the level. So we have to do this weird little hopping mechanic. It's annoying. It's a thing. It's annoying, but it's probably like technically the most difficult level in the run. So here we just have, now it's going to constantly be trying to suck us into that Gatherer's Garden there. So we always have to do this little hopping mechanic. That was pretty clean. That hitbox for that door can be kind of tough to hit, but I got it real fast, so that was nice. So this is, we do a thing, it's almost like bunny hopping, where we're going to set our jump to the scroll button. It just helps us move past this area faster. So that's what we're doing here. I'm just scrolling on my mouse to keep jumping. Oop, oh, we got him. All right. I didn't think I moved far enough for that. All right, come on now, guy. Oh, let me hit you. Let me hit you. So the jumping can be weird. Like if there's items in your way, like on the ground, it'll like totally halt your movement. Super annoying. All right, that wasn't perfect. That's decent. Could have been a little better, but we're not doing terrible at all. So this elevator can be really annoying to hop into just because of the weird like hopping mechanics, but we got in there just fine. We got in there just fine. But if you don't get it in there right away, it can be a pain like to try to hop in there. You have to hop in there at kind of a precise angle. Alright. Here's our obligatory elevator ride. There's like always a narrative elevator ride in every one of the BioShocks. And this is the one for this game. Bonk, bonk. We can hop out of this thing a little early once we hear that objective marker. Boodink. Hopping through this area can be a little weird just because of the jumping mechanics, but we made it all right. And we're gonna do another weird little save load thing here to get past to skip another cutscene. Normally there'd be a little cutscene we have to watch with the little sister and the big daddy, but like I said, we do our weird little quick save, quick load mechanic, or I guess it's not a quick save, it's an actual save and an actual load. But yeah, for some reason doing that lets us skip the cutscene down here, and we can just exit out of this area super fast. Well, that was a good jump. So if you like jump just right on that little spot, you can bust that lock really quick, and that's exactly what we did. It was a thing of beauty. Alright, so we're gonna zap these fools. Oh, I almost missed that. That would have been... Oh, that was kind of a slow way to get down there. Usually you hop over the railing. I kind of goofed it up, but that's fine. Alright, so you gotta shoot this splicer here, and it can be kind of annoying. Oh, we got it. Alright, I had like a weird leg spike. That can happen in this game. Oh. Alright. If you shoot these splicers on the stairs before they get to the pool, you can save like a second or two. I didn't get it that time, but let's see about the second wave here. Nope. Well, that was not the best, but that's fine. Excuse me. Watch your language, sir. So the end of this level is weird. So there's the door that we exit out of. Like, if you walk towards it, the door locks, and there's like a big old long cutscene that you have to walk. But there's a weird part about this door to where if you just zap it, it just ends the level. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird, but we got it. And that's the intro level. So we're going to do a little hacking sequence on the security bot up here that's like stuck in the door. And as long as it's like a fresh load of the game, like I haven't hacked anything yet, it'll always be the same hack sequence, so it's really easy. Bonk, bonk, done. Couldn't be easier. Phew. Alright, here we go. Press the button and get on out of here. You're worthless. That's a rude thing to say. Alright. Come up here. Take some fools out. Activate this little ghost scene here. Now we're on like a little bit of a timer till that door will open for us. Go and shoot another person or two if they're gonna let us. They kind of ran away from me, so we didn't shoot them. It shouldn't be a problem. They won't really get in my way later, but sometimes you can loot them and get some good stuff. Sometimes not. We want to get those rounds right there. Those armor-piercing rounds will come in useful later. Bonk. And now we're on our way to get Incinerate. Incinerate is one of the two like super useful plasmids in this game. It allows us to basically damage ourselves so that we can kill ourselves, and we can then respawn in these Vita chambers, which are like your respawn points, and you can kind of use that to do some fast travel. If that guy gets in your way, he's not always there, but if he gets in your way, a nice headshot will take care of him. Put some fire on the ground there in case anybody's coming after me. Light that guy on fire so he doesn't get in our way. We're going to pick up this audio diary. So there's a thing we do called audio diary skips. There's certain doors that are locked until like certain audio cues have taken place, and by playing an audio diary we can like skip past that audio and open those doors early. So we've got our Incinerate, and now we just got the Telekinesis Plasmid, which is super useful just because of how crazy powerful Telekinesis is. It's ridiculously OP in this game. Boink. And now we're going to get our armor-piercing rounds out. We're going to get our Telekinesis ready. We're going to heal so that we don't die here, and we're going to do a fling. This is a trick that we do a handful of times in this game, where we use Telekinesis while standing atop of objects to boost ourselves over walls. And what we're doing right there is just hopping over a trigger, basically skipping a Vita chamber so that we can fast travel a little better later on. Oops, wow, missed that one. Alright. We lost like maybe a second there. Alright, we want to be low health here, because we want to do a death warp coming up. And, oh, this buck is not sitting still. There we go. Now we want to hit Dr. Steinman with this. Oh, we got him. Perfect. Hitting Dr. Steinman opens that door early. So that's why we're doing that. There we go. It opens that door early so that we can hit Steinman and get out of there nice and quick. And now we're going to spawn and we're going to do another death warp real quick. Boink. There we go. We're going to do a little tennis ball hop here. Boing. Yeah, if you jump, you can like item boost by like jumping on items that are near walls, and they'll give you a little boost. There's a few places to do it. That's something that I gotta learn and practice and get a little better on. That's one of the few strats that I am not super good at. Oh, that person did not body block me. That's nice. But I can do that one at least. That one tennis ball item boost. All right, there we go. Got it. Got it. Deathline, BioShock. Heck yeah, it's a good game. Okay, so we can hold in forward while this level's loading, and we can start moving forward while the screen is all dark like this. So it's kind of a nice thing. Sometimes the game will like beat your input, so you'll be holding forward but actually standing still, but usually the game will let you continue moving through that. Alright, now we're gonna fight the Big Daddy. There's only a handful of Big Daddies that we fight. We don't really care about the little sister, other than the fact that saving this little sister will help us to take advantage of another glitch in just a little bit here. Otherwise, we wouldn't really care about them. We don't really worry about saving or harvesting little sisters. The only reason, like I say, we're doing it is so that we can take advantage of an upcoming glitch. Got it. So we're gonna want to hold on to this little rocket here, because there's an enemy with an invisible hitbox up here, and doing enough damage to that hitbox will let us move on through the rest of the level. You have to like hit that enemy in order to move on through the rest of the level, and so we can do that really quick by just hitting the hitbox while she's not actually there. Alright, rotate a little bit more. There we go. We're going to do another fling. This one's one of the tougher flings in the game. It's not terrible, but the setup for it is fairly precise. And I got it real quick there, so that was nice. Now we're going to bust some locks here. Oh, I didn't get it. There we go. We're going to get ready to do our camera trick. So we got to take a picture of 3 spider splicers. That's kind of like the next objective that we're going to do. And there's these little like objective markers that pop up in the top right hand side of the screen. If we can take a picture of the splicer before that little objective marker pops up, we can take a picture of the splicer twice and have it count as 2 separate splicers, so we can save a little time. And we got it. And there we go. So that counted as 2 of my pictures. Now I only need 1 more, which is where we're headed to right now. Bonk. So we're gonna do some damage here. We're getting ready for another death warp. Gonna lose our life here. Alright. There we go. That was good. That was nice. That was clean. Here we go. That wasn't bad. And now we can get on out of here. Oh, didn't get damaged by that fire. Oh, or that fire. Weird. Let's take some damage here. Alright, we're gonna get on out of here. Getting ready for another death warp right over here. Boop. There we go. So we're gonna set that rocket launcher, or the grenade launcher down there. We don't actually want to pick it up quite yet, because we're gonna do a little thing where we're gonna get all of our weapons taken away from us. But we can wait till after that happens to pick up this grenade launcher. There we go, they took away all our weapons, and now we have a grenade launcher. We don't actually really need the grenade launcher at this moment, but picking it up that way gives us more ammo. Okay. So now for this part, we kind of have to sit here, we have to stand in this one spot and look in this one direction, and our Peach should spawn to our left. There he is. He'll always spawn right there as long as you're standing in that location and looking in that direction. Bonk. This level's been pretty clean. My intro level was a little sloppy, but the rest of this run has been pretty dang clean for the most part. Alright, get on out of here. I'll meet you up ahead. Sounds good, buddy. Alright, let's keep rocking and rolling. So this is kind of like a really short level. I call it an in-between-Z level. Yeah, it's just kind of a transition level from the previous level to the next level. And we make it even faster by skipping a cutscene by like walking underneath a door as it locks. That little platform there that you saw me hopping up, it's super weird. For some reason, like if you walk up that platform, you move up it at like a snail's pace. So you gotta keep jumping like that, otherwise you'll just take forever to get up there. Hopefully we can bust this lock. Oh, nah, we missed it. That's alright. Take another second to open it that way. So we're gonna do a quick save, and then we're gonna tap the use item button right after we hit the quick save, and that allows us to start moving backwards as the game is quick saving. And then we can just slip out underneath that door before it locks us in there. So now there's this whole cutscene that's playing, and normally we'd have to be in that room. Oh, I meant to throw it at that thing. It doesn't matter, it just makes it look like I blow it up instead. It's just all for swag. But yeah, normally we'd have to watch this big old cutscene, but we just don't. We just don't. Alright, that's that level. Alright, now on to Arcadia. So this is Arcadia. There's like 2 parts to this level, because like we do the part 1, and then we go to a different level that's like inside of this level, and then we come back and do Arcadia part 2. That jump there can be a little awkward. Some weird geometry. I did it pretty smooth there. I did it pretty smooth. So we're going to take some pictures of a splicer coming up. These thuggish splicers. We don't really care so much about camera research. Like as you research the enemies, sometimes they'll give you like damage bonuses, or you'll get tonics or something for as a reward for taking pictures of enemies. We only care about this one. It gives us sports boost, which allows us to move a little faster. So we want to make sure that we get this one research done. Otherwise, we don't really care about any other research. We're going to grab this box here so we can do a fling. We don't need it right now. We're going to go ahead and set it down right here. And we'll use that later. So now we're going to want to get ready for a death warp coming up. Do some damage here. Alright, we're getting there. Our damage is pretty good at this point. Alright, so we want to look at this way. It triggers this gas here, which like poisons the air. And we walk in here and do a death warp. Bonk. There we go. And now we're going to go on to the level within a level. We're going to get out of here. Oops, there we go. When we get out here, we're going to carry our box that we need for a fling. And this is something that I knew that I've been doing. I set the box down, and I use this to blow up this enemy instead of the box. Because if you use the box, sometimes it can like fly over the barrier here, which is not great for us. Alright. Oh, that was not an amazing fling. We'll try again. So this box... There we go. And that's better. These boxes can be a little finicky. Like, they have to be facing a certain way in order for you to make your flings. And I kind of just messed up that first one. But here we go. We're doing alright. Oops. Menued one too many times. There we go. Alright. Now we're done with this level. Lost a little bit of time. That was a little bit sloppy, but we're doing okay still. This is Farmer's Market. This is like kind of a small level. It's not as big as most of the other levels, but it goes pretty quick. We're basically just collecting ingredients so that we can clean the poison that's in the air. Andrew Ryan, the bad guy from the game, poisoned the air in the previous level to kill all the trees so that we didn't have any oxygen. And we're going to create a little antidote for it. So that's what we're doing here. We're getting some distilled water, we're getting some enzymes, and we're going to be getting some chloroforms, or chloroform? I don't remember. It's something with a CH. We'll auto-hack that. We'll get some enzyme samples. We'll get some enzyme samples. Everybody gets enzyme samples. Alright. We got them. We're going to get ready for another death warp coming up. Take some damage here in a second. There we go. Oop. Okay, that was weird. I'm not taking the damage that I want to be taking. Alright, there we go. There we go. We got all the ingredients we need. Do a death warp here. That was a little bit slow, but that's fine. I wasn't taking as much damage from my fire as I was hoping I would. Person's right in front of me, which is nice. Take some damage here because we want to do a death warp right away when this next level starts. Here we go. We're on to Arcadia Part 2. Put our fire down right away and get ready for a death warp. Boom. There we go. Oh. I think that Big Daddy's gonna be mad at me. I ran into his grenade. Alright. Get that chlorophyll. There it is. Chlorophyll solution. That's what we're getting from these guys. Put some fire down in case those guys are trying to follow us. Do a little parkour up this little spot here to get out of here. Shoot those guys to get them out of our way. And we'll move on to the next part of this level. So we've almost got all the supplies that we need. We're gonna head on to the area to clear this poison out. I meant to telekinesis him, but that's fine. Put some fire down for any of the enemies that are gonna be following us. They'll run into the fire and just kill themselves. Alright, here we go. We can bust this glass and just crawl through here instead of walking around. Come on up to my office. So here's Julia Langford. She's going to help us make the cure for this poison. Julie! I like to sing along with Andrew Ryan. We got a weird little hopping mechanic that we do here. Helps us to get to the next area a little faster. It's you kind of have to jump through that window like in just the right way. I made it look easy, but it's you kind of have to hop in just the right area in just the right way. There we go. We got everything we need. We got everything we need. Let's go create our cure. Oh, poor Julia Langford. She's getting ultra poisoned. But she's nice. She lets us know the combo to her save, so. So there we go. 94-57. 94-57. Let's go. 94. Boom, there we go. Go ahead and buy this machine out. Get an automatic hack tool. We'll want that for a level coming up here. And as soon as the next little pop-up in the right-hand corner happens, then we can create our little cure here. Kind of just have to sit around for a sec here. One of the few points in the game where we just sit and wait. Honey bee spit. Boink. Put it in that thing, and now we gotta go down here and wait for the little vector to do its thing, and we gotta fight a few waves of enemies, and then we'll be done with this level. Take those guys out, do our little hop over here again. There we go. That was nice and clean. Hit that little lever, we'll get some proximity grenades, and we'll shoot one right at this door. So there's gonna be some people that are gonna bust this door down in a second. We place a grenade there, and they'll die instantly as soon as that door opens, so that's kind of a cool thing. So, as I said earlier, telekinesis is crazy OP in this game, which is fun. Because then we get to see all the cool ragdoll physics that this game has. And I really do like the ragdoll physics in this game. It's really good. I hear one more. There's usually one more person that comes out before the waves start. Oh, there he is. Got him. And we'll pretty much come over here and just get ready, and just, like I say, as soon as this door busts down, there's like 3 enemies in there that die instantly. Pow! They're all dead. And now we're gonna wait for the waves to start. There's one more enemy that's gonna spawn right here that we can get an easy kill on. There we go. Oops. We need to walk behind the wall there. Alright, so now, in just a second, our first wave of enemies will start. There's going to be 3 waves of enemies. Clean it up. Clean it up. Hanger on, that's rude. There's a few items in here that'll basically one-shot all the enemies. It's bodies and then hats. Bodies and hats are, like, super powerful in this game. I'm not sure what the deal is with that, but that's how it goes. Other other objects that you can pick up and throw, like, won't always one-shot enemies, but, like, yeah, bodies and hats, you got it. There we go. These enemies are lining up real nice for me so far. Alright, that's wave number 2. Now we just have the last little wave here. And then we'll be ready to pretty much finish up with this level. Now this wave will finish as soon as we hear the little whoosh of the Houdini splicers. And then we know that we can get out of here. Everybody's lining up super nice for me here, that's beautiful. Alright, I heard the little whoosh, there we go. This person's spawning, that person's spawning, and we are ready to get out of here. Get that chair out of my way so it doesn't actually halt my movement later on. Alright, we'll hit this little thing here and then we'll get on out of this level. Alright, that wasn't too bad. That was pretty clean. Let's hope we can make this one little hop one last time. If you miss this hop, you can, like, land in that little area, and then you have to, like, walk around. Alright. I missed it. I missed it. That's fine. Probably only saves like a second or two doing that little hop, so it's definitely not a big deal that I missed it. I'd stare to the farmer's market, okay. Here we go. Cow. And this level Arcadia is the first level that we would normally just skip right past in any percent. So that's the thing. Oh, look at that, fellas. That was a gold split. Huzzah! Alright, this is another level that normally we would just, like, totally skip past. But we'll not do that. We'll place a proximity grenade. There's going to be some enemies up there in just a second. We'll get ready for another death warp here. Yeah, normally we would do a fling right over this railing here and just exit the level. And just go hop over the railing and then hop into the bathysphere there, but not today, not this time. Alright, so normally I would have to kill a couple enemies that were right up there, but they died instantly because of that proxy grenade that I threw up there, so we can just move instantly over to this spot. Couple more splicers that we gotta kill here. There we go. Do a little gambling. Let's win that money, money, money. It doesn't matter. I don't really need the cash. It's just a fun thing to do. Look at that. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You win every time. $25. So, yeah, like I say, normally we'd skip right past this level, which is too bad, because Sander Cohen is, like, probably the best NPC in this game. I think it's pretty widely accepted that he's just the best. He's a weirdo, but he's a colorful character. Alright, so the whole idea in this level is that Sander Cohen here wants us to kill a bunch of his old disciples. He's like a crazy, weird artist, and so we're going to kill some of his disciples and take pictures of him, and we're going to put the pictures on his quad tick, and you'll see what that is in a sec. So this one's easy. He's on a piano that's loaded up with dynamite, so we'll just shoot him and make him explode. There we go. Got it. That was quicker than I'd hoped. There's a little invisible wall here that's there for just a second, and we're good. Alright. So we're going to do some diary skips here. Oops. Missed that one. Alright, here we go. Do you see it? I do see it. So that's his quad tick. It's creepy looking. It's creepy looking. Alright, we're going to melt that ice there, and we're going to come and trigger this little cutscene. So this is person number 2 that we have to take a picture of, kill and take a picture of. Guess the old grape finally sent someone. This is my favorite. This is my favorite of his little disciples. I call him Iceman.
All picked out for you.
I've got a pose all picked out for you. Okay, guy. That's nice. Got him. Oh, that was a weird little hop there. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, I did a weird thing here where I cannot see my health or my Eve. That's kind of odd. I don't think it'll be a problem, but I've never had that happen before. That's goofy. So we'll throw a grenade up there so that we can kill this guy instantly. Okay, I had my health figured out correctly. I couldn't see my health. I don't know why I can't see my health or Eve, but I had my health figured correctly so I could do an instant death. So I placed that proximity grenade on the mine. As soon as we like enter into this next door here, you'll hear an explosion, and that'll be the third guy getting instantly killed. Pow. Oh, there we go. As I say, I don't hear it. There it is. So here he is. Should be right to our left, I think. There he is. And we're done with that guy. On to the next one. On to number 4. Number 4 is the final one. We will be doing a death warp after we kill him, so we'll want our health reduced a little bit, but But we're gonna go trigger these cutscenes real quick first. There we go. Walk up to that door to trigger a cutscene. Get our health reduced here. Place a couple proximity grenades, and then we get ready to get on out of here. Get our camera out, we get our fire out. And we're almost done with this level. We'll have to get these pictures put in a little frame, and then we have to like fight a wave of enemies, and then we're pretty much done with this level. There he is. Alright. We did it. We did it. Go down here, and we're gonna fight some waves of enemies after we put all the pictures in this little thing. Here we go. Do a little dialogue manipulation here to get the fight started early. Grab a body to yeet, and we'll take care of all these enemies. There we go. Oh, okay. I like the music that they play during the sequence too. I think it's pretty cool. Alright, where you at, guy? I hear you. Are you like tweaking out over here? They're taking their time here. Usually they're pretty a little bit faster about spawning and attacking me. Here we go. That's better. Now they're spawning at a better rate. So there's like a little bit of RNG in this game. Not much, but like for like how fast these enemies want to spawn and come attack you, that's like the small amount of RNG that there is in this game. And it's been going okay for me this level. There we go. Now this game can sometimes soft lock, we're good. Sometimes it won't let you put that last picture in the frame, but we're fine this time. Let's get out of here. Let's refill our Eve since we're a little low. There we go. We'll use a first aid kit since we're a little low there too. Been trying to raise you for a dog's age. There we go. And now we're on to Hephaestus. This is, in my opinion, the hardest level just because we do several death warps in this level, and each time you do a death warp, you're reducing your health so low that there's a chance of dying earlier than you intend. So hopefully we don't have that happen. Usually I run it clean enough, but there's just more chance for errors when your health is at 0. But yeah, let's just make sure we do it clean. Grab this barrel. We'll explode these fools. Wait till the other enemy gets close so that we get a twofer. There we go. How are we doing on regular grenades? 12? Okay, we're doing just fine on grenades. We'll grab this barrel and roast that enemy so that she's not shooting us and shooting these barrels. We need this barrel intact so we can hop over that rock there. There we go, we got it. We got it. So we need to play an audio diary that's on this body right here in order to like unlock the next door. So we'll play that audio diary, and then we'll play a next audio diary to just skip all the dialogue, and now this door is going to open for us. Let's get this body up here and see if we can get it to stay. Be good to me, body. Don't fall down. Oh, what a jerk. Alright. What a jerk. Alright, we'll get over here. We're going to get ready to just blast. There's going to be like 3 enemies past this door. We're just going to smash them in the face with a grenade. Cow. Alright, thanks, guys. Pardon me. Get some fire here in case the enemies are going to try to follow me. Get our grenades out again because we're going to kill some big daddies. We need the components from their suits. We don't care about the little sisters. We're going to build a bomb in this level, so we need big daddy components. That could have been a little faster, but that's fine. We got it. We got it. And I'm currently like minus 26. I'm on some pretty decent pace here. All right, we got to fight big daddy number 2. Sometimes he's over there, not today. Sometimes he's right there on the stairs. Usually he's right here. You want to make sure not to let your health get all the way down during this part, because that can cause issues. There's something called invincibility frames, so when you do lose all your life, like when you get down to basically 1 hit point, it'll give you invincibility frames for like a few seconds, where you just can't die. So it helps us to set up our skips really easy, because we can get down to 0 health, and then we have a few seconds where we don't have to worry about taking damage, but it's a thing that you just kind of have to juggle. Do an auto hack there, and we have not hit our invincibility frame, so we can run right through all these little wires. Otherwise, those would just roast us. Alright, do a death warp in this corner. So there's certain spots in this game where if you do a death warp, you'll instantly end up in your little beta chamber there. Otherwise, usually it shows like an animation of your body traveling, like your spirit traveling from where you died back to that little chamber. But we died in the right spot, so we're good. Alright, we're going to get ready for a death warp here. Grab this, and then we're going to come up here. Oh, I did not get where I needed to do the fast death warp. You can see what a slow death warp looks like here. See, my body's traveling. You lose like a second or two if you do it that way. Not the end of the world, but, you know, it's nice to save every second where we can. So we've killed all the Big Daddies. We got all the Big Daddy components. Well, we got almost all the Big Daddy components. We need one more. Ooh, I'm wondering if I missed an ionic gel container. Nope, we got them. We got both ionic gel containers. I thought I didn't grab the other one for a second. And here's the last little thing I need. Alright, we're good to build our bomb. We're gonna lose a little health there. Alright, and walk out of the fire so we don't die early. Alright, we got our bomb. Now we're gonna do a death warp, and we're gonna do a little fling and hop through the center of this level. Put that right there. Oop, that was a really weird one. Let's try that again. Oh, it is not liking these hops. What is this all about? There we go. That's like a really easy fling. I was having some trouble with it though. Alright, we're gonna hop through the center of this thing. We're gonna go ahead and place our bomb here. And then we're done with this level. We're done with this level. Let's get out of here. Guy was opening the doors for us, so that was nice. I'm gonna get my grenade launcher. There's gonna be an enemy, not on this door, but like coming up in that little doorway, and that's just the best way to get past it. Easiest way. Take those guys out. Grab that. Use a health pack so we don't die. All right. Now we're gonna wait for these little locks to bust, and then we can pretty much run through the door after that. Let's go. You hear me, Atlas? There we go. So we're going to do a really cool trick in the next level. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to turn around and we're going to act like we're going to re-enter the level that we just exited. But we're going to play like a little radio message first, and that allows us to like, the game's going to be like, oh, we'll wait till after your dialogue there to exit you out of the level. So we'll play that dialogue, we'll close the door, and then we'll walk out of there before it can lock us in. There's an invisible wall right here, so we have to do a little bit of parkour to get over the invisible wall. Ooh, I almost screwed up, but we're good. Alright. So we hopped over the invisible wall. It was fairly clean. Then we're going to do a little bit of audio dialogue manipulation. There we go. Now, next time I play an audio diary, it's going to skip us out of the level, but we're going to trigger this cutscene before we do that. There we go. Trigger the cutscene, and we're out of that level. So now it's warping us back to the previous level. We finally got through all the dialogue that the game needed to get out of the way. And now it's warping us back here. And we're just going to turn around and re-enter for, oh jeez, trying to find the door. Re-enter Rapture Central Control. And so what we're doing here is like I say, we triggered that cutscene, and now we just don't have to wait for that cutscene. We got to skip the whole thing. And I know it seems like a lot of time wasted entering the level, exiting it, re-entering it, but it still saves time because it's like a super long cutscene. Now the only thing is, once we entered that one room, it locked a door behind us. So now there's going to be a locked door in between us and the rest of the level, and we're going to use this napalm here to fling ourselves over it. That's the plan. Punk. Just a tiny bit of life loss, but I like to make sure that I'm on a full life for this. Alright, so we want to make sure this napalm is like straightforward. It's important for the way that we fling. It's got to be like that. There we go. That took a second to wait for this thing to rotate into position, but hopefully we'll get it first try. Oh, we got it first try. How nifty. So we're going to do another save load thing here. That's a tough fling because you have to like do it just right there. So it's nice that I got it first try. Then we're gonna come over here, trigger this. We're gonna play some audio diaries after to skip like 3 minutes of dialogue, and then we'll exit this level. For the most part, this level went pretty dang clean. Not too bad.
Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
Watch your language, sir. Alright. There we go. Play those audio diaries and we can get out of here. We'll grab this napalm. This napalm is good to us. We got the fling first try. We'll take it with us. It can travel with us to the next level. And these guys are going to trick us. What tricky little sisters. They sent us down a little trap. What jerks. Alright. Let's keep rocking and rolling. Olympus Heights. This level's not too tough. I don't know. It's pretty easy. We do another one of those tricks where we like exit to the next level but then like back out of the door. We're going to do it kind of like we did in the last level. We're going to do something similar in this level. It's a little different, but it's for the most part the idea is the same. I'm going to skip past this dialogue here. Alright, and these candy bars, this little sister gets sad if you eat her candy bars. That's mine. Hey! She's very sad. But I also want her candy bars, so I don't know. A sacrifice had to be made, basically. I like to practice my little sister hops here. It does nothing for the game, but it gives me something to do while I'm waiting for this part to play out. This one's smart, that one's stupid. And we'll practice, so we'll see how we can do with our teddy bear hops. Again, this has no bearing on the speed run. It's just a thing to do while we're waiting. Alright, let's go, teddy bear. Boink. Oh, we got it. And now we can hop on top of this little sister said, haha, got you. What you gotta say for yourself? Nothing. How embarrassing for you. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Alright. Now we're done with that business. We can actually start moving again. But now... Alright. Got that. Got that. Now we're gonna get ready to do that little level warping thing that I was talking about. Come up here and we'll play a radio message when we get in here. There we go, and we'll exit out of here. Boop. There we go. Hi, guy. Well, out of my way. Mother Goose has been playing around in your egg salad. That's really a weird thing to say. I got others. So we have to do a quick save and a quick load when the end of that particular message is getting played. And by doing that, like, when we do the quick load, it'll, like, replay that message. And we have to do that because as soon as that message is done playing, it's going to warp us out of this level. I got others. Code yellow. We'll do another quick save, quick load here. And that's the last time we'll have to mess around with that nonsense. We'll grab this audio diary right there. We'll play that audio diary, and then we'll play a radio message. And we don't have to worry about any audio dialogue manipulation until the very end of the level now. Alright, so this code is 5744. One too many. There we go. Let's rock and roll. Alright, so when we get to the top of the elevator here, there's going to be the security camera. You have to shoot the security camera. You have to kill it. Otherwise, the door beneath it won't open. Hi, friend. But since we killed it, the door opens for us. So that's nice. Now we're going to do another thing. We're going to end the level early by playing an audio diary, but you have to, like, collect the lot 192 before the level ends. Otherwise, it's just bad. And we got it. We're good. We're good. Alright. On to Apollo Square. This is another fairly easy level. Pretty quick. Pretty straightforward to the point. At this point in the game, Fontaine, the bad guy, he like messes up our plasmids, so we don't have the normal plasmids. Normally I'd have incinerate and telekinesis, but it like gives us random plasmids now. It's like random, it feels random if it's the first time you're playing, but it always goes through the same sequence of like random plasmids, so it's really always the same. But yeah. It's gonna be ice, and then it's gonna be target dummy next. We'll let these guys do a little bit of damage here. We want to reduce our health a little bit. Our health is really good right now. It's pretty much perfect. Okay. We're getting ready for a death warp, so we want to make sure we're like 1 or 2 hits away from that point. Place a target dummy right there so we don't get a bunch of cameras. Or a bunch of security bots coming after us, rather. Do a corner hop. Come on, corner hop. Boink. There we go. You can place this little target dummy here to open doors early. I like to put that thing there so that this guy doesn't continue shooting at us and kill us early. Open that door early. There we go. Get ready for our death warp. And they're dead. And we dead. Got it. Got it. Now we're going to do the elevator warp, or the elevator skip. So there's an elevator that we're supposed to ride down, and there's also like a broken elevator. We actually like hop inside the broken elevator. It's kind of like, sort of like a out of bounds type thing. But it's just faster than riding the elevator down, obviously. I hope they make it quick. So we're gonna blast some of these fools right down here. I like to do a quick save here. Most people don't, but you can soft lock in this elevator if you hop in it just wrong. Be good. Boink, let's bounce. Oh, that was a beautiful bounce. That was nice and clean. That was really good. You can like bounce in a few different ways inside that elevator. Some are faster than others. That was a really fast way to do that. That's nice. Alright, there's that level. There's that level. And now this is another level that normally we just totally skip. There's a trigger coming up that sort of locks us in place while Fontaine like exits the level and locks the door behind him. 90% we jump over the trigger and we just exit out of the level before the door closes, but not no major skips. No major skips, we do it like normal. Hi, Fontaine. I like to grab this cylinder. You don't need to, but I like to use it to take care of these little security bots coming up here, just so that they don't annoy me throughout the rest of the level. We're getting a little low on first aid kits, which is pretty normal, but we're just going to want to make sure that we don't put ourselves in a bad spot by losing too much life. We got one of them. I don't think the other one died. So this is the trigger that we normally hop over, lock us in place, as you can see there, and he kind of shuts the door and exits the level. Normally we'd slip right in through that door before it locked, but like I say, not for no major skips. Alright. So we're basically turning ourselves into a Big Daddy here. That's what this level is all about. So we gotta collect all sorts of Big Daddy parts. Alright. So we got part 1. We got the boots. Now we're gonna go get a helmet and a bodysuit. That's what this part's all about. I think that, if I remember correctly, you get a little bit of damage resistance from the suit here, and I think the boots that you get give you a little bit of a speed increase. I don't know, maybe I just made that up, but I think that's accurate. That doesn't. We got to collect all the parts anyway, so it doesn't matter. Now we're gonna make our way to get our pheromones. Oh, get out of my way, dude! Rude, rude. He's body blocking me. Oh, out of my way, please. Don't block me. All right. We're gonna... Ooh, I got that guy real quick. Alright, we're gonna get these pheromones. We gotta collect 3 of them in here, so we're all stinky like a Big Daddy. We'll hop over there, we'll get number 2. Boink. Get number 3. There we go, and we can get out of here. And now the last thing that we gotta get is a voice box modulator. It's basically a bunch of spikes that just goes to town on your throat and, like, just destroys you. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's like these bloody spikes. It's brutal looking. We're gonna reduce some health in a second here because we're gonna want to do a death warp soon. I don't want to die, so I don't want these security bots to kill me, but we should be good. We should be good. Here it is. Spiky, bloody spikes. Look at that. That's brutal looking. Apparently it just tears the hell out of your throat or something. I don't know. But we're all big daddied. We're officially a big daddy. So now we just need to go slam on this little thing to get our little sister out of here. She's going to open the door for us and we can get out of here. Get some proximity mines if we can. That one's like a weird hitbox for that other proximity mine. It never wants to come down. Oh well. Open the door for me, little sister. GLHF. Thank you very much. This run's not going too bad so far. There we go. We're done with that level. Done with that level. So here in Proving Grounds, hopefully we'll get the little sister to run. At the very beginning of the level, I got to go stand in a certain spot, look in a certain direction, and start moving at a certain time. And if I do all that correctly, little sister will start running. We got to stand right here. And right when she crosses that line, you didn't see the line that I was talking about, but I was watching for it. So I feel like I did it right. I feel like I did it right. We'll see. Once we get past this door, if the little sister starts running, then I did it correctly. If she starts walking, then I did not do it correctly. And if she starts walking, obviously that's a lot slower, and that'll just kill our pace. But we'll see what happens. Run for me, baby man. Oh, she's running. What good fortune. What good fortune. And I am currently 35 seconds under, 35.8 seconds under, so my pace is real good here. As long as nothing too terrible happens, this is a very good chance this will be a PB, which is awesome. Let's go, little sister. Alright. Oh. There we go. I'm gonna say, did I miss you? I can't be missing you. Come on now. My kleines Mädchen. Boop. So this level, we're basically protecting this little sister as she goes around and harvests from these bodies here. Do some audio diary manipulation there to have her start gathering a little quick. Alright, where are these enemies? Am I tripping? There should be enemies spawning and attacking us. But they are not. What is this all about? Are they gonna start showing up? That was really weird. Oh, that did a number to my pace. I'm not sure why they didn't spawn right away. That was sad. I probably lost like 15 to 20 seconds there. But as long as the rest of the run goes fine, we should be good for a PB. But that's a big if, I guess. As long as the game doesn't do silly crap like that. Alright. So after this little sequence is done, we can do something called Little Sister Warps, where we basically do some manipulation and cause the little sister to warp to us instead of walking. So we won't have to wait for her to walk. Once we get here, we'll turn around to our left and little sister should be right there. Yep, there we go. We did it right. Oh, it does not want to give us any proximity grenades. Interesting. Okay. So we're gonna fight a few waves of splicers here. They should be showing up any second. There we go. They'll either be coming from the right or the left. There we go. Or behind us. Where are you guys at? There you go. There we go. Do another little bit of manipulation here. Oh my god, I don't want to lose too much life. There we go. And we should be good. We should be able to get her to warp right next to us. There we go. We got it. We got it. Now we're getting a little low on life, but we should be able to pick up some health packs in just a little bit here. Deathline PB. We'll see. I don't know. I had some unfortunate action there with that first gathering, and I lost a lot of time because of that. That was a weird thing that I've, you know, as cliche as it is, I've never done that before. You gotta love it, right? But I don't think it's going to be... I don't think we lost 35 seconds. I was 35 seconds ahead when I started this level. I probably lost like 15 to 20 seconds, so I think I'll still be good for PB. We'll find out. So there's 3 enemies hiding in the water. Got him. Now we're going to get ready for our 3rd little sister warp once we get to this little carpeted area. As soon as she passes this little line right there, we're going to start moving. What we need to do is hop through here. We need to damage ourselves with fire. We need to stop at least for like 1 second, and then she should be right next to us. Yep, we did it. We did it. So we're going to get some... I probably shouldn't have used all my things there. I don't want to use all the ammo for this, but it should be fine. Where's the enemies? There we go. Where they at? Oh, there we go. Oh. There we go. There should be 1 or 2 enemies left here, and then we'll be done with this wave. This is the last body that we have to have her gather from. Otherwise, we'll pretty much be done with this level. There's the last enemy. There we go. So this little guy he's faking. As soon as you get over here, he gets up. Oh, we got him. All right. Let's what do we got? We got 5 proximity mines. Oh, that's not great. We want 6, but oh well. We'll be just fine. Okay, so she's gonna go unlock the next door. We're gonna wait for just a second so that she can do her thing. All right. She should be opening the door right now, probably. So we'll walk on up here. There she is. She's opening the door. Got it. All right. So we got our 5 proximity grenades. I'd like to have 6, but we can make this work. And we need at least 4 of these steel tip bolts, but we're going to get a bunch more once we enter into this little room here. So there ain't nothing left to splice with. Better with you than alone. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Alright. Just make sure we're full on Eve and health and all that stuff. Okay. Give us our little needle here, little lady, and we'll be out of here. Well, let's see how we're doing. Okay, so we're still 18 seconds ahead, so we're doing just fine. And I can't imagine that we'll lose 18 seconds on this level. So this is pretty much... Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, but this is most likely going to be a PB here. So let's see what happens. Those like famous last words, right? Well, this run hasn't been too bad at all. Not too bad. Betrayal, kid. So normally, so it's a 3-phase fight. Normally you throw 3 grenades down and he'll die instantly, but I only have 5, so we're gonna do 2 for the first one, and then I'm gonna grab this little thing here and put it there so the grenades will blow that up. And then after he dies, hopefully he dies, he should die instantly. I can throw 3 more grenades down. Yeah, we're good. Okay. And you just want to basically make sure the grenades are not stacked on top of each other. And as long as they are not stacked on top of each other, he'll instantly die here. And then for the very last phase, we'll just shoot him with 4 of these little crossbow bolts, and he'll be dead, and then we'll be done with the run. So the run is going to be done in just a little bit here. I'll give you a little countdown, but it's coming up real quick. Shoot him 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right, that's a PB. That's a PB by 17 seconds. I'm pretty happy with that. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, and that is BioShock. No major skips. And next we'll be going on to BioShock 2. GG's. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go ahead and quit out of here. We'll get BioShock 2 all loaded up